Chris Wrestling Views, you guys. So last night on Monday Night Raw, we got Logan Paul to pretty much come out there and gloat and troll the fans and saying how, good he is as a wrestler and all that and etc. or whatever. I really didn't get the chance to see this part physically because I was out and about, but I did catch it, you guys. I caught what happened after or whatever when Jey Uso did super hit Logan Paul in after this segment happened. But Gunther did come out, and Gunther was pretty much talking about how he see potential in Logan Paul, and how he just pretty much trying to play mind games with Logan Paul, and saying, if he defeats Jey Uso this Saturday at Saturday Night Main Event, then, he'll have no problem with facing either one of them, pretty much, as he was saying. And of course, Gunther did say something to Logan Paul. I can't quite remember. Like I said, I really didn't see this segment in full. I heard bits and pieces of it, but I was out and about, as I mentioned before, you guys. And so after then, we did end up getting where Gunther ends up walking away out the ring. You'll see this here in a second, where Gunther walks out the ring, and then Jey Uso is right behind me. Only thing you heard was yeet, yeet, yeet. And then that's when Jey Uso came and super kicked Logan Paul, you guys. And pretty much that pretty much wraps up that segment there. So with that being said, you guys, Gunther, I'm wondering, if he's going to beat, Jey Uso on June 9th, which is the Monday after Money in the Bank. Because I know Jey Uso more likely will retain that World Heavyweight Championship. I mean, Jey Uso got multiple people that's behind him. He got freaking. But yeah, you guys, that was an interesting segment, between Gunther and Logan Paul and everything. But like I said, Jey Uso got a big target on his back. I'm so serious. He got 4 or 5 people that's after him. Of course, you've seen Jey Uso look down at Logan Paul, because Logan Paul has got 3 attacks on Jey Uso. Of course, Jey Uso was seen walking backstage, and Paul Heyman ends up stopping Jey Uso, and he said that Braun Breaker isn't after his title. Braun Breaker is there to slow down pretty much his momentum, and with slowing down his momentum, Paul Heyman is pretty much being honest with Jey Uso, and after then he was like, the real person that's after your world title is no other than Seth Rollins. And so with that being said, you guys, we did see Seth Rollins, go to the people that are pretty much facing Jey for that title. And, he went up to Logan Paul, saying he has no problem with facing Logan Paul, at all. And also he goes on to, goes on to see Gunther as well. And pretty much, pretty much tell Gunther, you guys, that, that he's gonna, cut the crap and stuff like that, and he pretty much wants that world title from Jey first. And so after then, we go on to see where Jey Uso did have a main event match, where Jey Uso did go 1-on-1 with Braun Breaker. I want to go ahead and get this match out the way. And so Jey Uso, it was a disqualification. Sami Zayn ended up coming out, you guys, and Sami Zayn ended up having CM Punk, of course, with him as well. And then we go on to see a brawl where the crowd was freaking singing the mess out of CM Punk's song in the main event. And it was tremendous. Look in my eyes, what do you see? And that crowd, I'm talking about, you guys need to watch it. Go on WWE's YouTube page and watch when CM Punk comes out, and it is phenomenal. Logan Paul, of course, did get that one swing onto Jey Uso, and I was like, dang, this is number 4 that he done got over, sneak attack Jey Uso. Penta and AJ Styles did end up teaming up to face 2 members of the Judgment Day, which was Finn Balor and JD McDonough. And so with that being said, you guys, the match was actually pretty cool. We actually did end up getting into where Finn Balor ended up throughout this match was looking pretty decent, and he actually got a win in a very long time, and he got the win over Penta. Penta did end up hitting the Mexican Destroyer, which I think is his new finish move. He don't use the the little other one that he used when he was in AEW. But with that being said, you guys, we did see where El Grande Americano, of course, Chad Gable, as I'm still going to say, ends up headbutting Pence in the back of the head with that plate that's right there in between his mask. Like I said, Finn Balor picked up the victory. I was like, oh, shoot. I was like, good. I'm glad Finn Balor finally picked up a victory because it's a long-needed win that he needed because he's been losing time and time again, you guys. And yeah, I mean, it was crazy. We did get Tyrese Hellenberg that he's gonna, of course, they got some news for him that he's gonna be in the WWE 2K25 video game on the DLC package, and he also has some WWE merch on WWEshop.com. If you're a big fan of Tyrese Hellenberg and you like his work in the NBA, then make sure you definitely check him out. All right, next, you guys, we had Sheamus versus not Austin Theory, Grayson Waller in a 1-on-1 match. Grayson Waller did, like, through this match, Grayson Waller did try to walk away, but Austin Theory pretty much, was like trying to talk him back into the match, and then that's when Grayson Waller, ended up getting the chest, like the beat thing to the chest and all, and then we also ended up getting where Austin Theory was looking like, oh wow, he's about to get the beats. And then we seen this thing and they called like the Irish smile, I think, that Michael Cole was actually preferring it as. And so I was like, oh man, he is getting like the best of Grayson Waller. And I was like, I ain't never seen this. And Sheamus looked like he was going for the white noise, which is like the backbreaker thing that he does inside the ring or off the in the corner off the top rope. But looks like he ended up dropping. All right, you guys, like I said, Sheamus did end up picking up the victory over Grayson Waller. Now, of course, Austin Theory did get like the little grin smile as Grayson Waller got the brakes beat off him worse than what Austin Theory did. We, of course, did get the earlier today, we did get the signing of Roxanne Perez, which I am glad that WWE has officially brought her to the main roster, which was actually pretty cool. And she also did pick up the victory as well over Natalya, as she picked up that victory. And I thought she was going to pin Becky Lynch, but Becky Lynch ended up getting dragged out the ring by Lara Valkyria. They ended up brawling. And but Natalya, she was like, looking pretty great, throughout her match and everything. And I was like, wow, I was like, WWE is actually showcasing Natalya greatly. Now, I really, really, really wish she had her Natty 9-Heart persona as she did in Bloodsport. And that would have been phenomenal as well to actually see this with Natalya to do that. Of course, we know how defeated Natalya is. We know how ruthless she definitely is in Bloodsport compared to how she is in the how she is as her WWE character. And of course, you guys, we ended up getting where we had the next match, which was Zoey Stark. Want to talk about that injury? She was carried out because she was trying to hit like a springboard drop kick on Kairi Sane, and she ended up missing, and Rhea Ripley packed up Kairi Sane and picked up the victory over Kairi Sane. Now, I definitely felt that Rhea Ripley was going to win this match. That was my prediction. I was like, I think Rhea Ripley going to win this. But it would have been pretty cool to actually, see Kairi Sane win. Kairi Sane did come back with some new theme music as well. And I was like, okay, cool. WWE actually, is definitely behind Kairi Sane. They didn't, it would have been kind of cool if they, didn't like, like mention it, just pretty much tease it. Of course, you guys, we got the triple threat match for the tag team championships next week. Can't wait to see that, you guys. Till next time, Chris Russell Reviews out. I'll see you guys in my next video.